Peace, y'all. Ykeme back with another video. Just wanted to drop a little science on you, about feminine energy. Or, for lack of better words, I would like to say how women of feminine empowerment differentiate from the feminists. Most feminists I know, they hate theyself some men. They always male bashing and, putting a brother down and, like they just have different views, or they won't even, or they've been like through some trauma in their lives when it comes to a man that has led them to hate men. You know, um, they may have been molested, cheated on a lot, all different types of things of that nature. But instead of them learning to hate, like they collectively get together and bring other women into the hate bashing circle, and that's not hot. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. That's not cool. Because there are still some good brothers in the world, and I'm just letting you know I advocate for the good brothers in the world. Now those bombs, that just don't want to get their lives together, whatever misfortune they have, that's on them. But we're not going to pull all the men into a collective circle of bashing them, you know, um, because I do bear witness to some good brothers like that I have on, in my immediate circle, just personally and abroad. Like, I get a lot of respect from some men. However, you do have these patriarchal type of guys that, subconsciously they hate women as well. They have this vendetta where they have to suppress female energy or just to keep a woman down. Or they're like extremely intimidated because of an intelligent woman. Like, every word comes out her mouth, it's on point and to the point, or it's correct, or it's uplifting for the benefit of her own people. You have like religious groups that suppress women. That's why I was like, bump that religious crap. I don't care who don't like it, to each his own, do what you do. But me personally, I'm not finna be in some type of religious organization that tears down women. I just came from that, and I'm like, no, this is not cool. Like, I have a lot of sisters that I've gotten emails from, inboxes from, on these men who put themselves in leadership positions or want to be the great debaters online, but behind closed doors, they're tearing these women down and putting them through some crazy mess, and leads them right into the direction of the feminist movement that keeps male bashing and hating and things of that nature. When it comes to a real female empowerment, it's all about us uplifting our sisters, helping them to understand their bodies, their selves as a spirit, having a human experience. Like, we come together and we teach our young daughters, young nieces, young cousins about the quality of what it is to be a woman. We raise their consciousness and show them, how they can be them true selves, and you don't have to tear a brother down, because if you have the understanding of how to pick a brother, or like what you're not going to allow in your energy field, and you don't have to worry about no male bashing man. We all fall short sometime when it comes to building relationships, and that's why the female empowerment is shown to basically learn how to love yourself, and for us to know that you don't have to be desperate, you don't have to be thirsty, you don't have to, post on Instagram or any social media network with your ass cheeks on a counter in your bathroom. Like, you don't have to appeal that way in order to attract attention. Like, we show women how to be ladies, because that's not something that you're born with, that's something that you own, that you entitled to develop within yourself. There's a big difference between a lady and there's a big difference between a woman. Not to say that feminists aren't ladies, But the thing is that they're taking their trauma that they've had with men and they're developing hate. And anytime you're developing hate, you're still pushing the polarity into the favor of those who wish to oppress you. So no, we don't do the hate bashing. If you went through a relationship with a man and it was jacked up, all right, cool, let's keep it moving. Lesson learned. This is what not to do in your other relationship. When it comes to female empowerment in the royal bloodline, we show women how to remove the energy from past lovers so that we won't keep attracting the same men having the same problems. It's all about bettering yourself. You can't better yourself if you pointing the finger at somebody else, because you have to draw a double-edged sword and draw it back at you. And like, what did I do as a woman? Why am I allowing certain situations in my life? You know, you definitely have these male hate groups out here as well. These female hate groups out here where the men are hating the women. They're bashing the women, like we're being called every name in the book. You got these so-called conscious brothers out here as well that like literally tear women down. They want us subservient. They want us in the kitchen. They want us barefooted, pregnant. They want us to be the hole to poke in. And no, we're not going to allow that either. We don't hate our brothers as when it comes to female empowerment. We actually uplift our brothers. We protect those who protect us. We love and uplift our brothers who understand that we are just as divine as them. We look to you as a Lord and you look to us as a goddess, or a lady, because a lady is synonymous to a Lord, which is a creator. So with that being said, we're just coming into a new age of empowerment. We teach our sisters that we don't have to hate on each other. We can love each other because we're taught to hate each other. We're taught to be like, ew, that broad look nasty. Like we don't need to be on that. When we're uplifting each other and when you get a bunch of wounds together, we ain't nothing to play with. And that may be the reason why a lot of men want to suppress feminine energy. But you have to think about it on a metaphysical level, right? If you're suppressing all this feminine energy, what you think is going to happen? It can't stay suppressed that long. Eventually, it has to rise again. So, because it's been suppressed so long, you see the effects of it rising is that the men are becoming feminine. The men are becoming feminine, to the point where not necessarily in a homosexual way, but the male homosexuality is definitely on a rise around the globe, period. And then you have these men, they may be generally masculine or, they may be heterosexual, but they still have some feminine ways, like they acting like the woman in a relationship. And then you have these women like, hold up, I thought that was my role. Like, why are you acting like a chick? So these are different effects of, suppressing feminine energy, to the point where we have some dudes that, you got to question them, and not to just really bash a group of people, but you see the Israelite brothers that be on the corner on YouTube, and you see how they tear down women, how they call us out our names and disrespect us. I honestly don't see how a woman can sleep with a man like that or be with any type of man like that. Like, it's so many women that take the back seat in patriarchal situations because it's like they're either under some type of manipulation or they just don't know any better, but there's no way in the world I'm going to sleep with a man that has the nerve to sit on the corner and talk bad about women. That's retarded. Like, that is a serious moment, and we have to evaluate who we're giving our energy to. It's a matter of knowing better and doing better, and like, once again, I say loving yourself. I give honors to my brothers who do look out for us as women, who do protect us as women. We need more of you. We need you to be more model, because we have so many young brothers that's coming up and we don't need them feminized. And that's just to be real. You know, we definitely need more sister empowerment that loves each other. You love your brothers, you love your sisters. You know, it's getting to the point where, if we're loving each other, we don't have time to entertain these men and these women who hate, because, like, they're actually working for their oppressor, whether they know it or not. They're changing the polarity into the field that your oppressor wants to keep you down. So you have to learn how to break away from that. The more you understand about yourself, the less of these things that you will do to your own people. This is why hashtag love is the law is, my motto, is what I live by, is what I raise my children on. And if you follow universal law, you can't go wrong. It just take practice. You have to be a practitioner of governing yourself, and not allowing the illusions to get you down in this world, but to understand the lessons that you are here to learn so that you can perfectively elevate in your mind, in your spirit, and go to the next level. Like, don't keep dying off on a video game when you can just get through these obstacles and keep it moving to the next level. You know, definitely stay in your evolution, definitely stay in your growth. I'm Ykeme, the Moorish Candace, and I've enjoyed talking to you as always. If you definitely, are interested in Royal Bloodline, you can look us up on Facebook. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our videos with Terrain and myself. Also, be on the lookout for some courses that we have coming up in the Seven Sage Metaphysical store, which is at sevensagemetaphysics.com. Also, check us out on Instagram, like Facebook. We always building with our people. Definitely keep a serene environment. Just sharing love, sharing information, and continually evolving. Like I said, it's been good talking to you guys, and be on the lookout for our next video in our courses in sexology, tantra, and sex magic. Peace.